What is up, everybody? It is your boy TDUB back again with a brand new video with the 636. Today we were putting on tank grips and we are doing a tail tidy. So let's get straight to it. First things first, you're gonna stick your key in here, and then this is gonna pop off, and then there's a latch right here. You'll pull it, and then you can pop this off, and then everything that we need to get to will be in here. Literally just turn to the right, and it comes right off. Just to make it more clear for those that are like me and want actually like clear steps. So I just turned the key to the right, the seat literally just came off, and then this little tab right here, you'll just pull that. See that? You'll pull that, and then the second seat comes off. This is a 10mm bolt. This is a 10mm bolt. We're gonna have to pop this off and move it out of the way to get to the 4 bolts that are holding this whale tail onto the bike. What this is, it is a servo for the exhaust. You can see these cables. There's a butterfly valve on the muffler. Whenever I get a muffler, which I'll also do a video on, you can get a servo buddy where it can bypass this and it frees up a lot of space. But for right now, we're just gonna move it out of our way so that we can install the tail tidy. So comment down below what muffler y'all would like to see on this bike, and maybe I'll get it and make a video. And the video that I make might be the exhaust that you suggested. So let me know in the comments. Make sure I don't scratch anything. You can just pick this up out of your way, just make sure you don't bend or break anything. We're gonna use a 5mm hex bit to take out these 4 hex bolts. There's a black clip right here that you can see. There's a little thing right there. Just pull that back. This swings out and it'll free the whole harness and make things easier to work on. We will need to unplug these whenever we pull out the tail and reinstall them into the new license plate bracket. So for now, I'm just gonna unplug all of this. That can chill out of the way now. And then these 3 plugs. These are just push plugs. If you don't know how to unplug these, then you probably shouldn't do this, to be honest. The tail wires are loose, and they will go right through here after we loosen these 4 hex bolts. Totally forgot about these 2 Phillips heads. Once you get these 2 out, it should fall right out. Well, it's a fast way to remove it. I need to slow down. We're going on a brand new bike, not a Grom. I need to slow down, I don't want to mess anything up. After you take out those 4 hex bolts and those 2 Phillips screws, the tail will come out, and then you just fish the wires through, one at a time, and just like that, you can run no plate. I do not advise, I will not be doing that. The dealership gave me these little twisty license plate tighteners, but I think I have some extra bolts. This is the tail tidy kit that I went with. It was on Amazon. I think it was like 25, 30 bucks, something like that, versus this. Why I got this is because we can take these 2 screws out, pull this tail apart, and we can reuse this blinker and this license plate light, and it's made to fit the blinkers and the license plate light. So that's why I got this. It's pretty easy and it looks way cleaner. So let's get to it. There's a screw here and a screw here. Let's loosen those up and split this apart, and taking all 3 lights off. See this little tab right here? Pull it down like that and split it. Those 2 screws and then this bolt right here, I'm pretty sure is what's keeping this end together. I said bolt, but I meant nut. You can see the threads in there. I just put my thumb, pop this out. It should come apart now. Oh yeah, that's exactly what it was. Easy peasy. For each side, for the blinker, there's this bracket right here, this little safety bracket with a Phillips screw. We're gonna unscrew that, and pay attention to how the bracket is set, because you're gonna set this bracket back into the aftermarket license plate bracket. Now it should just pop right out. Yeah. For the people at home that are doing this themselves, just remember blue is the left blinker. Let's get the other one out. And then I'm just gonna put the screw back in so I don't lose it. Black is the right blinker. And the great thing about this 2026, I'm pretty sure this newer body style, they're all LED. So that's why I'm reusing this license plate light and the blinkers, because they are super bright. And I don't know about y'all, but I would love to be seen on the road. So I'm just gonna reuse the OEM ones, and you know that they're legit. For this one, you're probably gonna want a skinnier screwdriver. because you can see it's a little tight in there. I'm being lazy and I'm just trying to make it work. But yeah, that's the play. Loosen this one first and then you can angle this. It's a lot easier. And that is the license plate light. I'm pretty sure we're gonna reuse these rubber grommets. You can just grab them and pull them out, but just be careful. You don't wanna rip it or anything. Pinch it together and kind of push it out through the other side, just like that. That one's a lot easier. Can you tell why? All right, so we're on to the Tail Tidy aftermarket license plate bracket. What I wanna do first is the third brake light, since I already have these in my hand. So we're just gonna put those in here and here, and then we're gonna run the light. And make sure you run the wires through here, through the top, because that's how it's gonna connect to the rest of the bike. All right, that wasn't bad at all. And I just put the flat side of the rubber. You can see the flat side. I just put it with the bracket on each side just to make it a little cleaner. So go ahead and run your OEM light through the front and the top. Pull it all the way through, just like that. And we're just gonna use the same screws and put it right back in. You gotta remember that these lights are plastic, so you don't wanna tighten it too much, but obviously enough for it to not fall off the road. But it's Kawasaki, baby. They got this stuff locked in. It's engineered to the max. So just get it snug and it should be good. I don't know about you, but I think that looks pretty sharp. This is the company that I got off Amazon. I literally got this bracket because it says 636, but guess what? You'll never see it. But I know it's there, so that's why I got it. And also just the mounting points, they're fitting perfectly so far. So highly recommend. Black's the right blinker. Just a pro tip, inside of these lights, there is a hard plastic piece. See if I can get this one out with my finger. This is the hard plastic piece. Move this out of your way so you can use this rubber to pop it into the bracket. Let me show you. Run your cable through the mounting hole and back up the top. And remember, black is the right blinker. Don't get them mixed up. Basically, you just want this plastic piece to be through here already. So whenever you get this in, you can just pop that plastic piece back in. Super easy. And then this plastic piece, we'll just run it back to where it belongs. Push it right back in there. That's what kind of snugs it in to this part. One more to go. And another thing I forgot to mention, a huge bonus to this one is that these studs are welded into here. You don't have to worry about 4 nuts and bolts getting loose. These are welded in. It's literally just a washer and nut that snugs up under the seat onto the bike. Super high quality. Like I said, I recommend. It's super clean. So just a little friendly reminder, don't forget the brackets to hold in the blinkers. So since I goofed and I already put these 2 lights in and I forgot to put in the bracket, this little flathead's doing the trick, tightening this little screw right here. It's snug enough. All right, now it's complete. Let's go throw it on the bike. It does come with hardware. Use what you need. I'm just gonna use some washers and nuts. Let's go throw it on the bike. So a really cool thing with this bracket, it also came with these rubber plugs to fill in the hole that the Phillips screws are in. Push it from the outside in to plug those holes. They don't have any leaks or anything. And it's kind of nice because it kind of makes a rubber gasket for the other bracket to sit on. Just like that, they're both in. So these 4 will go on the outside just so it doesn't hit the bottom fairing of the tail, kind of space it out. And then on top, there will be a washer and a nut. Just like that. Comes with self-locking nuts. It's a washer and this kind of lock nut. And just like that, the 4 nuts are tight. Now we just gotta run all the cables back to here, put that black clip back on here, put the servo back on, we should be good to go. Bunch of satisfying clicks. Now we gotta put in the 2 10mm bolts. Hook into the back, clip forward. And for this one, hook into the front, clip into the back. And now the moment that y'all have all been waiting for, the tail tidy. I don't know about y'all, but that looks way cleaner. Ignore the freaking bazooka that's still on the bike. But dude, that looks so much cleaner. Instead of it coming all the way out to here, that looks so much cleaner. Heck yeah, I'm stoked about that. Let's see what they look like. 28 miles. Sheesh. Throw on the hazards. Oh yeah. Everything works. Super stoked on that. That looks so clean, dude. It looks way better than before. And for 45 minutes and about 30, 40 bucks, I can't remember exactly because of Black Friday deals, but for 30, 40 bucks and about 45 minutes of your time, it took me longer just because I'm filming this video. But I literally did this in like 40, 45 minutes. Now it's time to throw on the tank grips. I am gonna miss how clean it looks but it is super, super slick. On the ride home, I was slipping back and forth just because how slick it is. So I know for sure that these tank grips are gonna help me out big time. Even though the bike is basically brand new, I'm still gonna clean up the surface. Make sure that this sticks on pretty well. It's also kind of cold outside, so hopefully the tank isn't too cold and these will stick and stay. I'm excited to see how much of a difference these make. If I'm being honest with y'all, these are like super cheap Amazon ones. I didn't feel like spending 150 bucks on some other ones, so we'll see how these do. They had good reviews, so, and who knows, I might hate them and I might take them off. All right, yeah, this one looks good. Like I said, if I don't like it, I'm probably just gonna take them off. I don't know, I kinda like it. Brings out the contrast of the black on the bike with the gray. Kinda think it's dope. I am debating this bottom piece, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it on. Now, whatever Google picture I found, that's what I'm referencing these to. So if they're backwards, don't at me. But I think that looks pretty freaking mint. That's pretty grippy. Kind of gives it like that custom look. Oh dude, that is night and day difference. Not even kidding. I mean, even with jeans. I'm using this one as reference for the other side, kind of like a two finger-ish gap. This one doesn't really matter, but kind of matters. This one matters because you can see if they match on top, which they actually feel pretty mirrored, but these don't really matter. Just kind of get a good idea of them. I don't know if that's cheesy to say, but it feels like you're genuinely riding a bull. Like you can squeeze your legs and you're just locked in. I like it. Tail tidy, tank grips, all in all, like let's just say taxes and everything, let's just say 80 bucks with some tank grips and tail tidy. You can still use OEM lining. That's what I preferred. I think it's super clean. I'm super stoked about these. I can't wait for the weather to get a little bit better. 38 degrees right now in Dallas, Texas. For a sunny day, take it out for a ride. I'll do another moto vlog because my last one did great. If I can wear out the outside of the tires a little more. No, but for real, I want to learn the bike. Let me know exhaust ideas. I will do an exhaust. Y'all just let me know what y'all want to see in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I normally do truck content, but now that I have this bike, I see it as an investment and I want to just pump out content with it and see what I can do with the content. So thank y'all so much for the support. My last video, I got a bunch of comments of y'all's opinions, facts, and just motivation and very kind words. So I appreciate y'all. This is my first bike. Let me know if anything's ricey or cheesy. Again, thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace.